Alright everybody, good evening, Dr. Incompetent back, and picking up with a little bit of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. This is my beginner's guide to Minotaur Fighter. We started as a Minotaur Fighter, went to Okawaru, and now we have switched over to Zin as we go to Extended and try to clear out this game of all its runes, get that orb and get out with a max rune victory. So we are at 8 out of 15 runes at the moment, and currently we are getting ready to go to COCYTUS, which is the cold branch of Hell, and pick up that last rune from Hell and be done with it. So we've put on all our resist cold stuff, which means, you know, taking off my crystal plate and some things that I'm sad about, but we're still quite strong and ready to go. So I always like to reacclimate myself to the character before I pick up and go, because context and awareness of options are so critical. So I'm max piety. I have a huge armor class, evasion and shield, massive strength. My gear is solid, but it's specifically tailored for COCYTUS. I have no bad mutations or anything, or other ailments I need to worry about for the time being. I'm still just worried about Damnation, Hellfire, and Torment. So I've cleared out the statues that were guarding COCYTUS, the freezing branch of Hell here, and it's time to dive back in and try to make our way to level 7. Now remember, when I go into Hell, most of the time for these sub-branches, what I enjoy is just trying to go right down to level 7 as fast as I can, because there's no great treasure on these other levels, and so I find that I'm just looking for a path down, down, down. Now here we go. Here's a terrible situation where we have a Tormentor down here at the bottom. Tormentors, as their name suggests, use Torment, alright, which is this spell right here, Symbol of Torment, and it does a flat percentage of my health. I can't block it, I can't dodge it, and I can't mitigate it with armor, and so it's my nemesis, okay? These whites are a joke. Now, luckily, this guy doesn't even know that I'm here, so I wonder if I can step back and just pull these whites along for a moment. Oh, no, the Tormentor is now quite aware that I'm here. So I think it's time. I'm just going to go ahead and start reciting. Okay, so I'm a worshiper of Zin, and my abilities are here. Most of them are escape-oriented, but Recite actually has offensive powers, and so I'll use that and just begin, okay? And so Recite is amazing. It costs no piety or spell points to use, and if you're high enough with your invocations and your piety was in, you're just gonna rip into undead. So if you look at my text box, I started reciting, okay, and instantly 2 whites were destroyed because they were turned into pillars of salt by Zin, which is fantastic. I'm also going to then use my next... Oh, now they're all... Every single white got destroyed by my recitation, which showcases the power of this. But I've been tormented, okay? So I had 270 hit points, and then I got blasted down to 163 by this jerk down here. And so I need to step over to him immediately. Oh, and he got turned into a pillar of salt. Okay, fantastic. So then what we do is we just I was going to rest, but this little spiny frog zombie messed that up. But he's not hard. So I'm just going to... I'm only on COCYTUS 2. I'm just going to leave and rest out here to make sure that I get up to full. I'm being very, very cautious, but that's kind of what you have to do with these extended branches, because there's abilities that can devastate you, even a powerful character, and so I like to play cautiously. Now, just as a reminder, if you take the stairs up in a branch of hell, which regardless of what floor you're on, you come out of that branch and go back to the vestibule, which is what I've done here. So now I need to go back down again. But actually that's kind of good, because the staircase that I took wasn't very good. It put me to a portion of the map that I didn't know, and I couldn't even find the next staircase down. Alright, so we've got some mummies and undead all over the place, which is what hell is filled with, right? And so I'm just going to use my Zin. Now again, this is why Zin is so unbelievable in my opinion for a melee character, or any character really, late in the game, because I've used no resources except my ability to recite. You can see I have a debuff here which says I can't recite until this wears off, and I'm actively reciting for the moment. But every single enemy that was here was killed, that was on the screen, that was able to hear my recitation, and now I can just clear these guys out. Remember, most of these enemies are not hard for me in hell. I'm max level. If you look at my skills, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 max skills. I'm currently just training dodging, which is almost maxed. Spellcasting, just for the hell of it. Charms for the hell of it, and evocations, because that's actually useful. And I'm going to fight these little shard shrieks. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. And there they go. The Reaper is not hard. Nope, no, I don't want to walk into that. Okay, this Blizzard Demon is annoying, but I have 3 out of 3 resist cold, which is really what you want to have when you're in COCYTUS. You want to have as much resist cold as you can. It doesn't protect you 100% from cold damage. Nothing really does that for you in this game, but it protects you so much that it's not an issue. Unless I get tormented and other things happen to me, but for the time being, I'm okay. Alright. Let's find a staircase down, shall we? Here we go. No, I don't care about you. You want to come fight me? Alright, here, you can have some javelins. Okay, there you go. Alright, and here we go. Let's go down. Alright, and let's find the next staircase down. That's great. I don't care about that skeletal warrior. He might want to come fight me. That's fine. I'm just going to walk over to the staircase. He's gaining on me, so I'm just going to take him out. Now, something that you really want to do when you are in hell, or any endgame branch, is also monitor your hunger. I'm very hungry. There's not much you can eat here, and so I'm going to need to eat a ration, and that's fine. And I'll rest, and just get back up to full before I start messing around trying to find the staircase down. Okay, and here it is, right here, but I don't have an easy path to it, I guess. Is that what it's telling me? Well, let's just go up here. Yeah, I don't have an easy path to it. Alright, I'm gonna have to explore a little bit more. Here we go. Now I can get to it. Okay, this flying skull wanted to fight, and that's fine. Okay, so here's a bunch of enemies everywhere. But let's just pass them and go down. And then clean these guys out. Now remember, resting becomes more difficult because the demons that control hell can do all kinds of annoying things. Ugh. This guy is... this dude is summoning water elementals and just being otherwise quite annoying. Alright. Well, let's see. Zin's laws don't do anything to you, huh? Well, I'm gonna just go Vite and then crush them and try to... Whoa. Sorry about that. I don't quite understand what happened. The game just crashed, interestingly. So where are you gonna start me? Here? Okay, that's fine. Alright, so... I'm playing in the offline version of the game. It's the one I am used to playing with the most. I'm trying to get better at online, but you see down here in the lower right, this inventory, I'm just so used to being able to see visually everything that I can do that I find playing online very, very annoying because you can't see your inventory like that. You also can't click on the map to go places, which I like to do. So it just feels awkward to me. I'm trying to get my head around it. Okay, so now we're on COCYTUS 6 and we're going to the staircase down, all right? And so what can we do if we go down? Level 7 is where the rune is and where the demon is. And so let's go. All right. And I actually made some pretty decent progress here last time, going all the way down to the bottom. And so that's what I need to continue. But I had to run out, yeah, because look, here's a Tormentor. Just doing his thing. Yep. Okay, get out. What are you? You are a ice fiend. You can also torment me, which is not what I want to see. Alright, so I have to step down and just hit you until you die, and then now you're dead. So this is kind of a very, very annoying situation where there's a long hallway. What that does is it allows people with ranged abilities to pick me off without me being able to close on them, and it's in water, which makes me move slower, so everything is worse. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's right. There's a statue here. I'm actually going to try then to just go to the other side and see if there's a statue on that side. I don't really want to deal with some statue. I hate statues. Oh, boy. What in God's name is this? It's a tentacle. Okay, get out of here. Not a huge tentacle fan. Who is? Alright. Let's pull these guys up. So I'm just very, very methodically and cautiously doing this part of the dungeon. Okay, so there's a bunch of undead here, which will get rocked by my recitation. And I don't see anything that can actually... Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, there was a Tormentor. He snuck in there in the back. He was not there before, so I was like, oh, there's nobody that can torment, so I'm fine. Nope. Never a dull moment in hell. You see, I've been taken down below half here, so I need to rest. Now, just reminding you, if this is your first view of any of my hell videos, random things, the chaos of hell just happen to you over time, but if you are dogs with Zin, he protects you from those, if you're at full piety, 100% of the time, I believe. He doesn't always stop the enemies from being summoned, but for most of the other things, it feels like it's 95 to 100% stoppage, which is tremendous, because it lets you rest and have much more survivability in hell. Alright. Okay, here's a dude who can wreck me, so I'm gonna... can you get affected? You can. So I'm going to start reciting just to see who wants to get wrecked. And most of these guys did. Alright. Okay. Let me get back on dry land because water is bad. You don't want to be standing in water fighting people that can swim or fly. It is terrible for you. Okay. So... Oh, there's the demon right there. Good lord. Remember, the demons are 2 tiles. And so this jumbo dude back here is in fact the bad guy. The head honcho bad dude that we need to rip apart. Okay, so I'm probably going to pull him back on the screen. But I want him... Here he is. Okay, so this is the Serpent of Hell. Wholly possessed by the nightmarish cold of COCYTUS. Yikes, right? Now, all of its abilities are cold, which I'm not afraid of. It does summon dragon, which is annoying, and then it can hit you 4 times because it's like a 3-headed dragon for 35 each with 51 cold damage for each hit. So that is quite terrifying. So the first thing I'm going to do is go vital. And then I'm going to start doing some stuff at range to mess with this guy. I'm going to set the ground on fire. Nah, I don't have a good path for that. So I'm going to just lightning rod him out of range, alright? That's great. Okay, let's just summon these then. Alright, and then I've got water elementals that are coming. And then we're going to electricity. And now I'm going to flame the ground because I'm sure he doesn't like flames. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. What are the chances? So I hit my own guys, and now Zin is pissed off. I might actually just lose because of that. Let's pray not. So what I need to do to get out of that... Oh, that is so unfortunate. I was just getting tricky with all my evocables and may have effed myself by pissing Zin off. So let's haste, and then might, and then just hit, and pray that we can just... Okay. Alright, we wrecked him. And I'm just going to wait and hope that Zin calms down and is not pissed at me forever. I wonder how long it's going to take. My title is Blasphemer, so I'm under penance. Alright. I don't actually know if that was the God of Hell. I mean, it seemed, or this branch, it really seemed like that was the greater demon. But it's weird that it was wandering so far away from its treasure area. Whatever. That's fine. I really hope it is, because that was not too bad. Alright, bog body. Alright, we're moving. We're trying to get Zin to just understand that it was a mistake. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to go back up here so I can actually hit. I can't use potions. Is that because I got frozen? Alright, I'm going to start reciting. Oh, no, I can't recite. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to recite. Oh, Zin hates me. Okay, well. Let's see. As long as, knock on wood, there's no tormentors, this is okay. I kind of want to get people around me here to just axe them into oblivion. Now, let me just showcase to you in case you weren't aware. You see here in the descriptor, your unstable footing causes you to fumble your attack. And so what that means is, like, if you're in the water, that kind of crap can happen to you, where you can just miss your attack. And at this stage in the game, you can ill afford to be not landing attacks. Okay, cool. That was the dude. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Okay, well, let's just kill these guys. Uh-oh. Okay, this guy has to go right away. Shoot. Okay. Yeah. That was awful. No more of that. Okay. Let me just... Yeah, I don't want that happening. I'm going to try to rest. Okay, so... Bad guy summoned a bunch of demons. Okay, cool. Zin is no longer pissed. Alright, so I'm out of Zin's... bad book. Let's kill the guy who can torment before he torments. Oh, but he torments twice. That's so fantastic. Alright. So I'm trying to rest, but you can just see how challenging it is to rest in a place like this. Get out of here. It bounced back and hit me. Alright, whatever. Alright, can I rest? Just one time. I just want to have hit points back before I go in here because I have a feeling that there's going to be more jerks. And I don't want to deal with that without having maximum stuff. Okay. I got this artifact ring and this artifact amulet. All of that stuff is amazing. However, what I'm... Oh, there's an artifact hand axe. Okay. Probably not going to use it because it's a hand axe and the base damage is bad, but... I didn't get the rune. Am I missing something? God, do I have to go through this statue after all? After everything that I did? That would make sense, you know, because it just didn't seem like that was the greater demon. Let's look. Let's keep looking. Did I get... Do I have any identify scrolls? I do. So let's look at my stuff. I've got this ring, which is... Wow, really good. Slang +3, magic resist, and resist electricity. I can replace this ring. Well, that's... I'm only wearing some of these rings because they resist cold, actually. What's this amulet? Oh, buddy, the perfect amulet. It's one reflect less than my current amulet. But, you know, that is so good. You know, that is so good. That is such a good pickup. And let me explain why. So the only thing I was worried about, I needed to get an artifact in my amulet slot. But I was worried about losing reflect because it's so helpful. And I find an artifact that has reflect, gives you shields +3, which is one less than my current one, but it gives me resist electricity, but most importantly, magic resist +2. If you look at me, my magic resistance is not good, okay? So I'm going to immediately put this on. And my shield skill does go down, but that's okay. So that is... Wow, that is so good. All right. I'm looking at the fact that I have to go in here. I'm going to pick up all this money, because money. I have to go in here, right? And there is a statue here. The issue is that there's no way to get to this on land easily. So I'm going to... How many flight potions do I have? I have 14, so I'm going to drink a flight potion and kill this guy. And I'm going to go into the restricted area, okay? This is an icy statue. It's not a named statue, so that is important. All right, I'm going to move over here, and I'm just going to break it. Okay, good. Okay. And that's nice. Okay, that went as well as can be expected. Okay, we got to take out this Tormentor before he does his thing. Get this guy dead. All right, so we've got people coming at us like this awesome elephant. Let's rest. Okay. And we're no longer flying. Alright, so I'm still going to fight cautiously and just try to bring... I can eat this ice dragon. You bet I'm going to chop that guy up. Alright, I'm going to step here and I'm going to recite. And instantly, 2 pillars of salt, and let's just hit this dragon and kill that guy. Yep. Alright, chop up the dragon. And keep moving. Hopefully we're getting close to the rune and the actual demon. Alright, I'm going to step back. Yep. You never know what can happen. Alright. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Alright, I'm going to recite and a bunch of ice dragons. To be honest, I'll fight ice dragons all day long. That's what you want to give me? Please. I have resist cold. I'm blocking their attack. And when they get into melee, they're just getting wrecked. So that's great. And they give me food. Ah, this guy is actually annoying. No. You better not be able to knock me into deep water and kill me in one shot. If you can do that, I am going to be upset. Elemental Wellspring. You have this primal wave, conjures a torrent that knocks back the target, and creates a pool of shallow water. Okay, so it's creating shallow water, so as long as I'm not standing... That is hilarious. See, and I think I read that they are either revising or considering, or I don't know what's going to happen, but I heard that Reflect might get taken out or changed, or I don't know. Anyway, that's all version 0.25 news, which version 0.25 is coming out soon. I can't wait to try it out, see how the game changes. But you see that guy had this ability that I was worried about. Like, oh my god, this guy's going to knock me back into the water. I'm going to drown. I think they took that out. That used to be in the game, and that used to be just soul-crushing when that would happen. But anyway, the good news is that his own wave hit him and killed him because of my reflection. Just so awesome. Okay, I gotta close this guy. There's two of them, shit. Okay. This is the only kind of stuff that can kill you here. Or at least get me close to dying anyway. Is double Tormentor. Here's another Tormentor. Fantastic, right? I'm just throwing javelins at him. Okay. No more. No, no. Yeah, please. This. All day. Alright. Oh, there's the demon. Alright, I'm resting. I'm trying to heal up a little. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, to be honest, this is actually better to get... Nope. To get these guys in this situation. Okay, so here's what I gotta do. I gotta step over here to get this guy out of line of sight. And then I gotta prepare for him. He's coming. So, I'm gonna drink a potion to heal wounds right away. I probably don't need to do that, but I don't care. I'm being very, very careful. I'm then going to drink a potion of resistance. I'm going to recite, which actually affected this guy. Okay, so this is Antaeus. So this is the dude. Once a hero amongst the Titans, Antaeus grew jealous of the Titan Queen. Too beautiful. In a single combat, he challenged and slew her. Oh. Well, but then he was exiled. And he came to Hell. Finding the inhabitants of that place no match for his might, he tore into its substance a fourth hell. That's sweet. He was like, you guys suck, but I want it to be a little bit colder, so I'm going to make my own hell. Alright. So his armor class is Insanity. He has a huge hit point pool. What can he do? Flash Freeze looks dangerous, and Lightning is always dangerous. What does this do? Freezes the air. Alright. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go fight. I'm going to haste, and I'm going to might. And then now I can fight this guy while he's confused. And just, yeah. See, again, everybody, ding, dead. That is why Xin is just so nice for extended. I confused Antaeus, the greater... Well, I don't know if he's a demon. He's just a fallen titan who made his own level of hell and was extremely dangerous. And with my first level god ability and my maxed invocations and maxed piety, I confused him such that he didn't hit me the entire duration of the fight. At least, not that I saw. And then look, Xin is, just as I rest up to heal up, because I don't want to go in here and just get aced by something. I'm being very careful. Xin is protecting me every step of the way. I love it. Okay, so let's take out this Hydra. Is there anybody in here? No. There's a pair of gloves, which I will check out. And we got the rune. 9 runes, baby. A brightly glowing mace. I'll pick it up just to investigate it, and some gloves. Everything else is garbage, so let's look for the way out and go to it. Yeah, I'm hungry. Makes sense. I couldn't eat the Titan. That's too bad. Now, what you do is you just go out, and then I'm in the vestibule. Because any staircase up takes you out. So we're done. We're done with hell. Alright, that answers that for me. I was concerned that after you killed all the demons and captured all the runes and left hell, that maybe it sealed back up, but it doesn't. You can still go back there. Like, for example, there were some floors there of some of the branches that I didn't clear completely because I was just going straight down to the rune. But if you were in a situation where you really needed some experience to gobble up to raise some skills or something, you could go back down there and clear those guys out. Or if you were looking for a potion or something that you had to have, but I wasn't. Alright, so now it's time to look at our rune situation and make a decision. We can either go down to Tombs 2, try to clear that out and get that rune, or we can go into Pandemonium. And my choice is Pandemonium. I don't do that lightly because I don't like Pandemonium, but I don't like Tomb 2 even more. So here we go. Now, I think at this point it is worth me investigating, just reminding myself on what kind of resists I need in Pandemonium. So there's a fiery rune in the well-heated realm of CEREBOV, so I'll need that. A glowing rune in the contaminated domain of MNOLEG. That sounds awful. Magic contamination is terrible. Hopefully Zen can protect me from that. A magical rune guarded by the arcane powers of LOM LOBON. Now, because I got that sweet necklace that gives me +2 magic resistance, I feel much better about that. A dark rune. I have resist negative energy maxed, and a demonic rune also. Okay, so really what I want is fire resistance and magic resistance and resist negative energy. That's fine. Okay, so I'll look at the specific runes when I get there, but then what that means is I can start tweaking my gear. I'm immediately going to put back on my crystal plate armor, because now, look at my magic resistance. It's maxed because my crystal plate has magic resistance and dex. My resist fire is no good, but that's because I have these very, very specific rings on. So let's then take off, for example, this ring only gave me resist cold and it took away resist fire, so I don't want that at all. This is good, but now that I don't need magic resistance, and I think I already have resist electricity, I can do better. This one, it resists corrosion and cold and gives me +7 strength. I think I'm actually going to keep that on because I don't think I have resist corrosion with anything else. And I need resist cold as well. And the dex is not a huge loss. So now it's just a matter of finding the most optimal other ring to wear. Now slaying, there's still an argument to be made for that, but let's check out these other rings. So this ring, for example, is resist fire, resist negative energy, strength +6. Now, I don't think I need resist cold too badly right now, but I definitely have to have resist negative energy full, and an extra resist fire would be good for the fiery guy. So I'm probably going to wear this ring. But let me just look at my other options. Can I blink right now? No, I don't have an evoke blink, so actually I might want to get one of my blinking rings on. I have one. Oh, that's right. Jesus, I forgot about this ring. Yeah, it's pretty much this ring all day long. The Plog. Where are you, Plog? Yeah, because this gives me the most utility. It gives me a blink to escape. It gives me resist cold, resist negative energy, and intelligence, which intelligence isn't a huge deal, but there. Okay, so now look at me. I'll probably have to throw on some resist fire when I get to the fiery place. So let me take something that does that for me. I can drop this Amulet of Reflect. I won't need it. What are these gloves all about? They are +0 gloves of strength. Okay, don't need that. Oops, I didn't mean to eat, but whatever. How's this hand axe? It's cursed and not good. Except it does have See Invisible, which is a brand that I need, but not that badly. And we'll drop this mace. There's no way it's going to be worth training maces at this point. This does give me So I'm going to keep this on me for the resist fire in case I need it. I do have plenty of other utility in that I have 30 scrolls of teleport, although, and only 1 scroll of blinking. I'd love a bigger stack of that. I'm going to drop the scroll of brand weapon. I do not need it. This scroll of silence I'm probably going to save the entire time until I get to the tomb. I might have to use it against MNOLEG or whatever. I'll keep these cold dragon scales just in case I need to resist fire. I'll keep it just because whatever, but I don't think I'll need it. Alright. Now, the only other thing I'm going to consider doing here is I'm going to do Control F, and I'm going to search for rations. And I know there's a shop that sells rations. And so let's go to that. And I'm going to buy them out. Because Pandemonium might not have food for me. And so I just don't want that to be an issue. So let's go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and buy them all. Amazing. Okay. Alright. So then let's go to Pandemonium. No. I want to go to, here it is. Let's hit it. Alright, everybody. We're diving deep. Going Pandemonium. Going for the next stretch of runes here. Let's see if we can do it. Now, the reason I saved Pandemonium for so late is simply because you can make an argument that Hell or some of the branches of Hell are actually harder than Pandemonium, and that's fine. But for me, here's the deal. If you get to a floor of Pandemonium, the Halls of Pandemonium, and it is a rune floor, you have to get the rune. Otherwise, if you leave the floor, you can never get back, and so you will preclude yourself from getting a 15 rune victory, which is what I'm going for. Now, you know, living is better than losing, right? So it's not maybe the end of the world, but for me, it is. I want 15 runes, and so I want to make sure I can do that. Now, you can leave another floor of Pandemonium at any time and get back out if you could find a way out, and be able to go back in and try to get the runes. It's just if you leave a rune floor, so I don't want to leave that on the table. Let me look at my skills. Did I max dodging yet? No. I'm so close. Okay. Let's go in. I'd love my strength to be undrained, but hopefully I can get enough experience here where it doesn't matter. And they're just like, hey, if you enter this, you might not get out, just like with the Abyss. And I'm like, yes, okay. So immediately, they tell you in yellow, this branch contains the demonic, glowing, magical, fiery, and dark runes of Zot. However, this area that I'm in, which is just listed over here in the place section as Pandemonium, is not a floor that contains a rune. And the reason I know that is because it will tell you. It will warn you. It'll be like, hey, you're on a special floor. And so what I like to do is just like, hey, if I find a door, I just go into it. And I'm just looking for... Can you use a scroll of magical mapping in these? Well, I'm looking for basically a rune floor. I don't care about anything else. Okay, so Chaos Spawn is one of the reasons you don't want to come in here. Because they cause unpredictable effects. Okay, I'm just gonna throw javelins at that guy, and I killed him. Alright, and then here we go. Executioner, what do? You haste yourself. You just hit me really hard. I could deal with that, I suppose. He gets a lot of attacks because he's a big spinning blade. What are you? You're an orange demon. What do you do? Nothing. Okay. Or nothing I should worry about. Oh, you are a 6 for he. And do you do anything nasty? Electric damage. Okay, so that's... Electric damage is always something to be wary of. Alright, what are you up to? Red Devil. You jerk. Alright, you got a reach weapon. Get out of here. Ooh, I'll take this potion. Thank you. Rest up and run. And by run, I'm just doing auto explore. Okay, so... One thing I will tell you is... I'm looking for a doorway to a branch, and then when I get there, I'm going to take it very, very seriously, be very careful, go through it. If I am in need of healing, then I will go to one of these other branches and just kind of, well, I mean, if I can, and rest and use these. Alright, different region of Pandemonium, but not a... region that I... Ugh, getting ugly. It has a rune, so I'm not too concerned. He put me on fire. Let's take out these guys. Okay. Now, the cool thing about Pandemonium is if you actually get strong enough to survive in this place, it's an excellent place to scum and look for treasure. Look for gear pieces to complete your kit, grind experience, because I'm pretty sure there's some kind of, it used to be this way anyway, that there was some insane thing where anything can pop here, like ziggurats or items and treasures that were very desirable, so Pandemonium is great for that. It just can spiral out of control and you don't know where the exit is necessarily. Let's check out this torturous warmonger. He is dangerous because he can haste and he can sap magic. Well, that doesn't really do shit to me, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to step up here and get myself in a position to hit them one-on-one. I am going to recite, because why not? It has ruined this infernal demon spawn. He is not himself at the moment. Alright, great. Rest up. Oh. The torturous black sun. He can do a bolt of draining. Alright, so that's annoying. So I'm going to step out of his range, but that's why we came in here with, what was it again? Oh, that's right. Full resist negative energy. Specifically for crap like that. There's a Zot trap, so I'm just going to get out of the way and go a different way, looking for a staircase out of this level. Now, in addition to just these random levels like this, which have these nasty-ass flesh walls with, like, teeth and things, there's these other floors that can spawn that are hilarious and add flavor and have cool stuff. Like, there's one that's just filled with angels, and as long as you're good, they're cool with you. Divas and things like that, as far as I recall. And there might be one that's like on the opposite end of the spectrum, filled with baddies. So you don't know what you're gonna get. There's fun stuff. Beep 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 beep. Alright, what are you on about? You're a blood saint? Can you Call of Chaos? What is this? Okay. Legendary Destruction. Conjures 2 explosive magical effects in order. Jesus, that's awful. Okay, so this guy is Berserk. And he has a corrupting pulse. Temporarily mutating. Jesus. Now, in general, you want to not be fighting somebody who's Berserk. But I can take this guy. He came to the dance wearing chainmail, so that was his mistake. Alright. Rest up. Did I max dodging yet? Alright, I'm gonna just do something here. No, that's too dangerous. I can't do that. I'm gonna turn things off just to funnel everything towards dodging. I will say, it's sometimes wise to put all your stuff into one skill, but if you're close to maxing it, be careful to not forget and waste experience. I think maybe the game alerts you if you aren't training a skill at the moment, but just in case it doesn't, I'm training evocations, and that's the only real enemy that's going to bother me, is that guy that can torment, and that little cloud dude down there too. He can torment, so I need to get him out of here. These guys are just going to try to do fire damage to me, which, whatever, that's fine. Alright, how am I doing? Dodging? Nope. I need so much experience to get there. It's going to take a bit. Alright. See, but I'm getting, like, food and stuff, which is really, really awesome about Pandemonium, that food can drop. Hell is not cool about dropping stuff like food. Pandemonium can be fun, it can drop stuff, but it can turn from an easy treasure trove into your grave quite quickly, which is why, again, I save it for later, and I like to save it for when I have Zin on my side, because he makes it much easier. There's some shoes. Oh, look at that green death. He's draining my power. Come on, buddy. Hey, come over here. Yep, here we go. Alright. I have not found a staircase to another floor yet. That's what I'm looking for. Now, these guys, their chaos effects, most of the time, I feel like they're not that bad, but you never know. They could, like, turn into something quite horrible. Ooh. Alright. Let's just go ahead and shoot some electricity through. And do it again. And hit this smoke demon. This smoke demon is needs to go just right now. Because he smites, I believe. Okay, so as you just saw, I believe the chaos spawn just went to mutate me, but I was able to. Zin protected me. Is basically what happened there. Oh boy, that was a bunch of flaying ghosts that just got summoned. So these summon guys, these like Lugonos, they have to go. They have to go quickly. All right, we got them. Let's see what else we can find here. Anybody got a staircase? Anybody cool with a staircase? Or a door, I should say. That's what you get in his place, is doors. Ugh, immediately tormented. Just love it. Alright, come on now. No more tormenting, please. God. Such a jerk. Such a jerk with his torment. Alright. But it's kind of like what I was saying, that it can just turn from, this isn't that bad, to, oh my sweet Jesus, so fast. Here we go. Let's go. Nope. Nothing here, so let's find us a doorway as quick as we can. Oh, step over here and hit the hard target immediately, and then take out the joke target. Alright, let's step back and protect ourselves as much as possible with line of sight. Alright, so here this guy goes summoning, so we're just going to recite and kill most of his summons just with the recitation so that we can get in and take out the summoner. Here's the Infernal Corruptor. He needs to go. I don't know what he's on about, but let's just kill him so his summons disappear. Yeah, these guys that can summon are always a jerk because there's a chance that they summon some jerk that can torment or, you know, send you into the abyss or mutate you or affect you in some horribly negative way that you don't want to have a part of. Now, this guy should be cool with me. It looks dangerous. He's an agent of the Shining One, so I don't know if he might, you know, not be on my side here. I don't want to fight him if I can avoid it. I need to find out. Are you going to fight me? Yeah, he's smiting me. Alright, well, that's even worse than fighting me. So, alright, you gotta go, guy. Ooh, cool. He has a really cool weapon. He has a Udamon blade. And these are kind of like items that you can't see. You just don't see stuff like this anywhere else. A sacred blade from the forges of heaven, inhabited by a good spirit. So there's a happy ghost inside. It is base damage 13 and one-handed, so that's really nice. It can be used to riposte like all swords, and it hurts the undead because the shiny one. But anyway, no thanks. Don't need it. I'm just going to rest. I know I'm really, really hungry, so might as well have a little snack while I just rest up a little bit more. Now remember, my large shield is +6, so his +0 large shield is not interesting. We still are on the lookout for a +10 artifact large shield, though. I'd take it. Did we max dodging yet? Nope. Takes so long. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I gotta get this guy. He got me once. Alright, so we need to find a nice little quiet spot. I said a quiet spot. Come on now. I'm being very quiet. I'm just sleeping. Alright. Okay. Amulet of Harm. I do believe they are taking harm out on an amulet. I think they're putting it on other stuff instead. And that's good, because harm is stupid. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, you know what? F it. F all this. I will kill these guys just to... No, I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to get out of here. Jesus. They were... I mean, Zin protected me from mutation twice right there. Good lord. Okay. Alright. Here we are. So we finally made it to a floor that's got a rune on it. Okay? Now, you'll notice it does not change the place location in the upper right, but it does tell you in the text, the mighty Pandemonium Lords CEREBOV resides here. So, what does that mean for us? It means that we need to flop rings. And so I'm going to have to, unfortunately, take off my blinking ring for the time being and put on my resist fire ring. Just to put me, I'm not going to max out. It's probably wise to do so, but I'm just not going to. And I'm going to start looking around for the dude. Now, I believe that these levels with the Pandemonium Lord are more directly carved out than just pure random spawnage. And so because of that, I think we might be able to use the map itself to guide us to where the guy is, but maybe not. Anyway, I'm auto-exploring and just kind of looking around, being very careful. Okay. Yeah, these giant doors, these tell me the guy is here. And so I'm going to move back into this hallway and hopefully fight as much crap as I can in this hallway. I'm on fire. I need to stop, drop, and roll. Oh, whoa! Large shield of protection. That's actually really, really strong. And I might consider it, but it's +0. And I need to resist negative energy, to be honest, but... Alright, for some reason I'm scumming this out. I'm just auto-exploring, but no, I need to go back here. I need to go to where the rune actually is and get it. We don't need to spend any more time on this floor than is necessary, because it's a little bit more dangerous than your average floor. Alright, I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat right away so hunger does not get in the way of my fight. Alright, so I'm going to just do my usual thing, which is try to pull people out. And he's got a nice shield. A medium shield of resist negative. He had a bunch of magical items. Look at that. 4 of them. Good for you, dude. I'm sapped. What in God's name does sap mean? I'm sapped. I'm covered in sap. I'm just going to, you know, rest. Oh, my magic seems less tainted. Well, I'm not using magic anyway. Actually, I can use magic. Infusion. I'm infusing myself with magical energy. Just because I can. Alright, so this one of these long hallways filled with treasure has the demon and the rune. I'm not sure which one. So I'm going to kind of poke my head down. Nah, it's this way. There's no question about it. It's this way. Alright, so I'm just gonna pull guys out slowly and just, you know, take them down. Come on, dodging. Oh my god, I'm close. Look at all this money. Please, can we find a shop? I bet there's, you know, Pandemonium can spawn anything, so if I can get a shop, that'd be a delight. Wow, there's a bunch of good stuff here. There's this, like, scimitar and this plate armor. That's awesome. I will pick up the plate armor, just why not? I mean, impress me, plate armor. You didn't impress me. You depressed me. I'm dropping you. You're out. Alright, bunch of sun demons. Now, as long as you have some fire resistance, these guys aren't too bad, okay? But now we're getting into, like, you know, Balrog territory, and we need to get that guy out. Alright, as soon as I see the 2-tile dude, because CEREBOV is most certainly 2 tiles, we'll know we're at the... Here he is! He came in. Okay. So here he is, right here. If you ever wanted to see him in all his glory, he's got a beautiful red robe on. He is the Demon Lord of Fire and Steel. A violent and wrathful demon. He appears as a giant humanoid covered in shining golden armor and wielding a huge twisted sword. Yikes, right? Now, what can he do that's scary to me? He can haste himself and summon a demon. So those kind of things are annoying. However, the key line for me is... Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. Let me zoom out so you can actually see this. The key line says that he can be affected by Zin's laws. He also can hit me for 60 plus his sword, so he could wreck me. I'm going to start reciting. And I'm going to go Vite. And, yep, he got affected by me reciting. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so he's hitting me hard, though. Nevertheless, I'm going to haste, then, and start swinging at this guy a little bit harder, because he's hitting me very hard with his fire damage and his sword. Okay, we got him. Alright, so that's a dead dude with his +6 sword of CEREBOV. Alright, so I would say that it was probably a smarter... That's a Brimstone Fiend, which I really don't want to see because of Damnation. It was probably a smarter play there to put on full fire resist because a Manual of Armor. Well, that does nothing for me because, you know, maxed. Alright, so now we have maxed dodging. And we have like a ridiculous 29 evasion, even though we have a large shield and crystal plate armor. But anyway, now let's go back to training spellcasting and charms in addition to our evocations. Yeah. And let's go get some more treasure, but there's still probably going to be assholes around here. Yep, here's one. And we got the Fiery Rune. And here's a Steaming Rapier. Alright. Nice sling. Okay, we got some spells. Oh, cool. A artifact amulet. Although you're going to have to try real hard to get better than the amulet I have on. Wow, that is actually pretty good. Slaying +3 and regeneration. That's really nice. However, my amulet is insanity. Because, you know, reflect, resist electricity, +2 magic resistance, and +3 shield. So, that's how that goes. Alright, I can scum this out more, you know, but to be honest, I don't really feel like it, and I also want to, I'm going to go to an, oh, Jesus. Alright, so this happened. Okay, so this is a Lord of Pandemonium, but he's not guarding a rune. But what makes this a, like, I could be dead situation is these guys, because they can hurl damnation. So what I need to immediately do is teleport. And then I'm going to recite. Okay. And then I'm going to Holy Word. And I'm going to... Do I have a Berserk Potion? That would be cool. I'm gonna start swinging and see if I can, like, what that does at this point. Okay, I teleported out. Okay, so there's no rune on this floor. Alright? So, that's the kind of thing you have to just be aware of as something that could happen. Alright? That was a really bad spot. Luckily, I was able to survive. And, you know, one of the main things that protected me there was Zin. Okay. Nothing good that I want to really pick up here. But I want to stay away from that room. That many people that can hurl damnation is not quite my idea of a good time. So, let's look for a way. Oh, here's a way off. I wasn't right in front of me. So, what I'll do is, I'm just going to the next floor. Let me make sure I didn't screw myself. I mean, there was no rune there, right? That was just a regular dude. Yeah, he doesn't strike me as a protector. Let me just see. Yeah, no, this is... It would tell you as soon as you got to the level if there was a rune there, and there are multiple lords of Pandemonium. And so, you know, there's lesser lords, if that's even a thing. Sweet. Enchant Armour. That's so good. Alright, let's read it. Where are you? Enchant Armour. And we will enchant our shield further. Get that nice 40 AC, 40 shield happening. So good. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Alright. Orange Demon, I don't mind. Dude that can torment me, I mind it. What are these green bolts that you're firing at me, you turkey? Get out of here with that. I don't want to see that. Nobody does. Alright. Okay. Well, let's get some cash. We only have 7,500. Alright, let's just chop all these guys away. Oh. Whoops. Sorry about that. I was just auto-attacking, and I didn't realize that a Lord of Pandemonium, but a bad one, Nuff, came into play, and we just chopped him into oblivion. So he's dead. So get out of here, Nuff. We've had enough. See what I did there? Alright, I'm going down to another one. Okay. The Mighty Lord MNOLEG resides here. So he's the magic guy. I just want to remind myself on what I should expect here. Oh no, this is the corrupt, like the bad corruption, chaotic crap. But he actually shouldn't be bad because he malmutates and does things like that. But Zin's going to protect me from all that crap. What I want to be aware of, there's tentacle monstrosities that can spawn here, so they can hold me in place, which sucks. And then there are Caco demons, which, what can they do? They can summon. Okay, that sucks. And then there's brain feeders, which aren't as bad as they used to be. And then Hellwing. What do you do? No, that's fine. Okay. This should... I'm not going to even say this should be okay. It's a floor of Pandemonium, for God's sake. It's not going to be okay, but let's do it. Alright, so... Come on, Zin. I am really counting on you to just protect the crap out of me from mutation. Now, we do have 6 potions of mutation on us, and with Zin at full piety, those will just help us by clearing all mutations. So, alright, see, this is what the, this guy, alright, yeah, the Cacao Demon, that's what he's all about, summoning things and just generally being a nuisance. Alright, I'm just gonna kill everything here. Yep, get rid of you. Okay, how are we doing skills? Just so good. Draining Eye. Get out of here. And just kill all these things. Kill these. I'm looking at the architecture of the floor and trying to see if there's a easy way for me to... Yeah, this looks very much like the right place to go. Let's just kill all these things. Okay, our intelligence has been drained, so I'm going to need to start using Vite, the Vitality God ability, to protect my stats a little bit here. Oh. He just tried to mutate me. That's so rude. Alright. Let's just kind of... Yeah, look at these guys. Look at these champs. I'm just going to go Vite permanently for this part because there's so many of these people like this that are just outrageously annoying. Alright, here we go. Here's the bad boy. So I'm going to recite, and I'm going to then cast Infusion, and I'm just going to step in and start hitting this guy in the face. Now, he's summoned a lot, but he's dead. And then there's Tentacle Guy, who's real excited to be here, but we got him. Alright, so let's get this Glowing Rune. Boom, Glowing Rune. And how many runes is that? 11 runes. Amazing. Beautiful, even. Alright. Okay. Okay, Floating Eye. Floating Eyes are actually still annoying. Oh, what am I doing? Like, exploring. I really don't want to explore a floor that has a baddie of that caliber on it, even though he's dead, because I feel like the variety of enemies that can spawn are a little bit harder. I could be totally wrong. Boy, this is a treat. I'm just gonna immediately teleport. Why is that? Because there's lots of wizards here, and wizards can do magic that can, you know, something bad could happen there. Let's go into another floor. Oh, there's a Rune of Zot? Jesus Christ. Okay, well, whew. Okay, luckily, the game is kind enough to tell me, like, don't leave, there's a rune here, asshole. So, oh, it's, yeah, of course, that's why there's all these wizards. It's LOM LOBON. So let me take a look quickly at the wiki just to remind myself about what I should expect with LOM LOBON. And the reason, I mean, I'm a player who's like done this a lot, but it's so rare that, because I don't play the game constantly, that I get into these Pandemonium sessions, so I always have to check and see if there's a version change, anything happened. So LOM LOBON is here. Bring electricity, poison, cold, and magic resistance. Okay, so I have all of that. Yeah, the Rakshasas look bad, but okay. Let me check my... I have 2 resist cold, full resist magic. I should be okay here, and resist electricity, by the way. So, I mean, I hate to, like, you know, get over my skis too dramatically, but I should be okay. I don't like this open space at all. I'm just going to start reciting, and, Jesus. Alright, somebody... Yeah, these guys have this, like, double explosion thing that they can do, which is so annoying. So I'm going to take out all of these guys that have that capability. Turn that offline. Oh, you pushed me over towards the Rakshasa. Well, I thank ya. And get you out of here. Get these smoke demons out of here. Smoke demons are pricks because they can summon, right? Or they can smite, is what I meant to say. Okay, let's rest then. Alright. This guy doesn't want me to rest, so let's find a nice little place for a nap. And take out the smoker. And the green demon, or the green death, or whatever. And let's just keep exploring and see if we can pull out the Pandemonium Lord. Alright, and I'm a little bit injured, so I'm going to go back out here and rest before I go back in for fun. Okay. Alright. Spriggan, Air Mage, Spriggans, especially like magical using Spriggans, can always be annoying for me as a melee because they can dodge your attacks so easily. Whoa! Somebody teleported me here. That was not to my liking. Jeez. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3 smoke demons, and they can all smite, so that's all bad. So I'm going to start reciting immediately and just see if that helps me out. It should. Okay. I'm going to Vite, and I'm getting hurt pretty badly here. I'm also getting pushed around, teleported around. Alright, let's take out this Titan. I might just have to teleport. If my hit points drop much lower than this, I'm going to just start teleporting out. I'm going to, again, start reciting, see who that affects. I need to take out this Titan as fast as I can. Alright, that's a lot of dead people. I'm very hungry, so I want to eat immediately. And I'm going to start resting to heal back up. And there's the bad boy himself. Alright, so I'm going to step away. I don't know if he sees me yet. I'd love to be at full health before I engage him. Okay, great. Alright, so let's see if when we find him again. He moved away. There he is. I don't want him to be doing that with water. I need him to be in a... Okay, yeah, you saw that. Blasts of lightning. Ouch. Alright. Let's step back here. Okay, so here we go. And this is LOM LOBON, the Demon Lord of Forbidden Knowledge. He's extremely dangerous. He is a Lord of Pandemonium, and he is guarding one of the runes that I need. What can he do that's bad? He can conjure ball lightning. Terrible. Tornado. Terrible. And he can heal himself. Terrible. He can also maybe freeze me with Glaciate. So I've got resist electricity, I've got resist cold, and he can blink. All kinds of annoying things. However, he is susceptible to Zin, so I'm going to start reciting. I'm going to Vite, and I'm going to actually infuse my magic, my weapon. Okay, so now he made this big cloud that I don't like very much, but I'm going to try to get close to him. It's not easy. He's confused by Zin's power, which is just amazing, and he's getting away from me. Come back, buddy. He healed himself. We all saw that. Oh, Jesus. Okay, he's wrecking me with that. I'm frozen. All right, so I need to heal. And I'm going to start reciting again to see if I can maybe confuse him so he doesn't do crap like that. Ah, that was a lot. That was a lot, buddy. Now we need to throw, I guess, a javelin at him. I killed him with a silver javelin with a 0 throwing skill. That is just immense. That's so great. Alright, so he's dead. No more. His cloud magic was ripping me apart. So even with like full magic resistance, this is the guy with the distortion. Yeah. Man, javelins, silver javelins are no joke. I mean, yeah. All right, get out of here. There we go. All right. So what does that mean for us? Stop knocking me back. That's just silly. That's silly. That means the magical rune. And that means 12 out of 15 runes, everybody. All right. So let's keep going. Let's find a staircase. No, I need to explore out. I got warped. Actually, no. Before I leave this floor, there's a treasure. This guy has a treasure pile somewhere, doesn't he? I gotta get his treasure. I mean, come on. I came all this way. It only seems fair. Alright, buddy. I see that you've got your little island of sanctuary there, but what do you think about my javelins, huh? Huh? I gotcha. In the end, it was my javelins. Oh, yes. Maybe there is no treasure pile. Maybe this guy just wasn't very wealthy. Seems awful. Okay, fine. Fine. Do that. Do that. I'm still going to just hold out for the fact that you do have some treasure. So I'm going to scum your entire level just to verify that you were poor. So everyone knows that you had no treasure. Oh, come on. Don't do annoying things. All right. Yep. No treasure. All right. Well, let's get out of here then. Okay. So I'm very hungry. So before I go to another level, I'm going to eat. And here we go. Oh, man, we're just going Lord to Lord to Lord. So here's Lord GLOORX VLOQ. Let's check what he's all about. The Dark Rune. So, Necromancy. Okay. Zin should be the secret here. Let's just see how it goes. I have full resist negative energy, which, you know, amazing. Alright, that was a little bit of a silly spot. I'm guessing he's behind this big old door. These guys, these cursed skulls, are the ones you gotta watch out for because they can torment you. So that's gonna be my, like, I need to keep my eye on that. And he did torment me. Get out of here, skeleton worm. I don't have time for you. Skeleton snake, whatever. Look, can I catch some Z's? No. It's just a no, right? A flat no. That's fine. You guys want to do this the hard way? Oh boy. Alright. Well, actually, it's to my benefit to just fight them one-on-one. I'll take it. Ooh, there's a big old apple. Delicious. Can't wait. Let's get it. Okay. I'm guessing that the bad boy is here, so let's go back here. Oh, there's an invisible person. I hope this Lord of Pandemonium doesn't go invisible. That would be quite annoying. Alright. I'm going to keep stepping until I see what I see. Give me sight beyond sight. There it is. Yep. He tormented me. Alright, so we got to start reciting immediately. We got a vitality. And I need to step out of... Jesus, okay, this is really poor for me. I'm going to read a scroll of Holy Word. Kill this executioner. This is bad. I don't want to lose one single more hit point. Got him. Got him. Woo! Woo! That was about as fun as it gets, huh? Down to 65 there at my lowest. Alright, let's go out and rest. That was probably greedier. I was being greedier than I needed to be and just being impatient. But I knew I could kill that guy with my axe on him. I mean, I was hoping I could. Alright, and it's just another situation where he didn't have a treasure room. You should be ashamed of yourself for not having a treasure room and being a Lord of Pandemonium. But maybe they're just like real stoic. They're just not into material things. I'll take this scroll of Holy Word though for my Tombs adventure. Alright, get out of here. Let's just check in this little side passage to see if there's some treasure. You know what? Also, might as well. Let's see if there's some cool spells. I've got this infusion, which maybe I can learn a new spell that's actually good. Song of Slaying. What does this do? Each non-summoned enemy the caster slays enhances my melee and range skills. Oh, it's a charm. That's cool. The bonus only lasts for the duration of the song. Casting this spell while already singing will start a new song. Oh, that will probably get in the way of me reciting my Zin power, so I don't want that. Swiftness calls forth the wind to increase my movement speed. Ooh, this is a must for escaping. Let's learn this. Yes. What else you got? Azokubo's armor. Envelops the caster's body in a protective layer of ice. Granting bonus as long as I stay in my current location. Meh. The spell will not function for casters already wearing heavy armor. Okay, that's me, so it doesn't do anything for me. Regeneration sounds pretty good. Alright, well, that's probably something I want to learn. Spectral weapon sounds fun. Apportation is cool for, like, bringing stuff to you. Corona is something I definitely want to learn. I'm not good enough to cast it effectively, but it'll compensate for me not being able to see invisible. Anyway, let's eat. And let's go to another place.
Hey, wait. Someone is coming.
We have 13 runes. There's one more to get in Pandemonium, and then we're out of Pandemonium. I need to find the way out. I haven't found that yet. Alright, let's kill these guys just for the heck of it. Hey! Oh yeah, I was going to see about treasure. I got some Wand of Digging scrolls. I'll take it. Sure. Alright. Oh man, it was totally worth it to get a scroll of blinking and a ration. Now, I will draw your attention to this, which is that in Pandemonium, you can sometimes find an exit to the abyss. So if you're in a situation where going to the abyss is actually an upgrade for you, then that can be a thing that you do. Or if it's your only way of escaping, then... Oh! Why? This... Man, I thought something bad was happening to me, but then I realized, no, it's just the color of this branch of Pandemonium. Alright, so I'm immediately going to leave. A large abomination. Let's find a staircase and get out. Nothing really that useful for me here. I'm gonna rest, and I'm gonna go. Here we go. Whoa, go back, go back. Here we go. Let's go in. Alright. Don't feed on my intellect, but Zen protects me from mutation and protected my stat. Is there a rune on this level? I don't see one, so let's just, you know... Ooh, scroll of teleport. Well, I have like 1,000,000 of those, but still. It just could save the day. That could be the one that saves the run. You never know. Let's do it. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Bunch of hard guys doing hard things. No problem. Man. Well, luckily, I feel like Pandemonium has been pretty generous with dropping rations kind of like at the rate at which I consume them, if not even a little above that, so that I'm not having to deal with food, not having to worry about that, and I'm really happy about that. Alright, let's go down. Nope, this isn't the floor. Let's look for it. And at this point, I'm just kind of like extremely lazily holding down tab, which you probably shouldn't do. But I'm gonna get this spell book. Why not? Oh, yeah, you gotta go. I don't want damnation. Come on now. Hey, look, I'm trying to get this book. And unfortunately, it added no spells. So I went all the way over there to get that for nothing. Oh, that's fine. Is this the one? Nope, this ain't the one. Alright. Well, always could use a scroll of identify, right? Potion of curing. Whoa. Let's wait. Let's get the intelligence eater. Oh, Jesus. Yep. Never misses a chance to torment you, huh? Alright, let's rest. Heal up from that torment. And get the potion of curing. I don't care about the leather armor. Yep, here's some damnation. Why not? Once, twice? Sure. Go for it. Alright, here we go. Let's go down. Oh, come on now. There it is. Alright. This is not a floor that has anything that we're looking for, but it does have a ration, so we'll take it. And it has experience, I guess. You can't argue with that. You know what they took out of the game, which is so sad, is Wands of Healing. That's another reason I used to boost evocations so much, but they were probably unfair. Ooh, I got a scroll of Enchant Armour that I didn't even see. Let's just throw this on my shield and max it out. So I now have a 41 shield skill. I don't think I can enchant this further. Yep. Maxed out. Maxed. Cool. Potion of Flight. Always happy to see one of those. Boy, I'm marked. That's unfortunate. Jesus, a Tormentor and a Damnation guy. That's probably the worst possible combo. Yeah, that took me down to 67. As much as a Lord of Pandemonium himself. Oh. Well, here's one. Alright, fine, whatever. Oh, he's confused. Alright, fine. Here, you gotta go. I don't know what you're on about, dude, but you gotta go. I'm trying to rest. I don't care if you're a Lord of Pandemonium. I don't care if you're 2 tiles tall. You gotta go. You gotta go. Alright. Let's just find us the portal out of here. We can do that. We can. I believe in us. Alright. Here it is. I'll take it. Aw, man, I gotta wait for that cloud. Oh, there's the way out. Boy, that's the first way out I've seen. At least that I can recall. And this is not the... My princess is in another castle. This isn't what I'm looking for. Whoa, you summoned all these? Man, not bad, dude. Alright, that was annoying. Alright. Come on. It can't be like this. Oh, is this a Lord of Pandemonium? I don't know if it is or not. Yeah, it is. So we killed Sor Kimi, and there we go. We really get the flaying ghost down, which was the real cherry on top. Oh, something is invisible and it's just hitting us. Okay. I could have cast Corona. Should have cast Corona. You know what? Is there just an outright healing spell? I'm so not a caster. Let's learn this. Yeah. Got regeneration. Is there anything better than that? Teleport other. Hilarious. Passage. I can't cast. That stuff is getting way too hard. Beastly appendage. No, that's terrible. Okay, anyway. Let's look for a way down. Let's do this. You summoning jerks. I feel good. Oh, a profane servitor, huh? Alright, whatever. What do you think about that? You probably don't like it. You didn't. You don't want to hear about Zin's laws. Nobody does. Shh. I didn't say that, Zin. I'm gonna eat. I was hungry. Alright, let's go in. This ain't the floor for me. I didn't really want that ring of strength. I need to turn those off. Here we go. Another floor. I don't need that scroll of identify. Okay. Alright. Let's just let this happen. Alright, there we go. They all died. That's some nice stuff. I mean, there's some, like, medium good stuff here. Just only medium. Wow, this guy had a big old double sword of protection. That's cool. Hey, there's the floor. Ooh, is that an artifact necklace? It is. And a guy who wants to torment me. Thanks so much. Alright, let's identify this necklace. And... wow. If that was slaying +4, I might consider it. As is, it dropped immediately. I will also drop this strength ring, this resist fire. This amnesia. Okay, sure, great. Let's rest then. Let's rest. Let's get back to full. Yeah, get out of here. Hey, you. Okay, let's go in. Boy, 2 guys you don't want to see right off the bat, but whatever. This... oh, okay, cool. Is this the one? No. Alright, so I had to just start reciting because I'm surrounded by a bunch of turkeys here. And this is an awful spot because those guys can smite me. I might be dead. So many things that can torment me here. Jesus. Alright, let me... where... like, what kind of a terrible floor is this? I want to teleport, but I don't know if I'm gonna ever be able to improve my situation. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to haste. And I'm gonna just start chopping this thing. Okay. Dejurar died. And we're gonna kill that, and here's another guy who wants to torment me. So delightful. Nope, I don't want to walk there. I want to go over here so that I'm not in line of sight of any of the smiters. So, yeah, just another dude who's gonna torment me down to 60. Fantastic, right? There are monsters nearby. Yes, there are. Okay. Sure, smoke demon. One of the worst things I could see. This is like... you know, the game made a situation for me that's almost as bad as it can be. But we still were able to escape with some Zineration, some Hasteration, but we had to use consumables, which I don't like doing now. Let me explain further why this is such a shitty place to be. It's because there are these enemies here that can smite, and this guy here that can torment, and they're behind these grates, behind lava. So they have line of sight and can use their abilities, and I can't easily access them to kill them. Oh, but it was a rune floor. God, I didn't even... I thought it was going to display that. Well, hey, I can't complain with the 14th rune. No wonder it was so hard. I was like, Jesus, what is this? What kind of hotel is this? Yeah, you see that? I just was walking and this happened. Okay. So I need to figure out the way to get out of here. First of all, I need to eat. I'm just going to drink this potion of invisibility and see if I can, like, sneak by. Yeah, actually I can. They can't see me. Now, there's probably... yeah, it's not going to last enough to get me all the way across. Oh, well, actually, that worked out better. A little teleport trap, or whatever. Fine, you want to put me over here? No, I don't want to walk over there. Okay. Can I rest? Here I go. Can I rest? Hey, I did it. Oh my. It's getting spicy. Let's de-spice it a little bit here. Wow. Yeah, skills just flying up. I'm going to be casting spells pretty soon here that will rock your world. Okay. Well, now we have people 14 out of 15 runes, so we are getting really close to that magic. But what we have to do is find the way out. So, I'm going to try to scum some more of this just to see if they foolishly put the way out of the dungeon I could go to the Abyss and find my way out potentially easier than in here. That's something that's worth considering, but I'm not actually going to do it. Oh, Jesus. I mean, Torment, just on a low-level guy. Like, they just have access to this spell. Oh, well. Sorry, I'm just going to keep QQing over Torment and Damnation and Hellfire for the rest of my days. Boy, there's a lot of guys on this floor. Alright, people, can I rest? Yeah, I can rest, sure. You can do that. Alright. Yeah, scrolling noise, why not? That would have been a... If I was smart at that last situation where I warped in there with all those guys around me, that actually would have been a really good spot to use my Scroll of Silence. I still only have one. Like, how can that be the case? Alright, pick up all that cool stuff. Sure, pick it all up. Oh, there's a Lord. That's not what I wanted to see. And I'm really hungry. Great. Oh. And he's tormenting me. That's not great. Okay, so I'm going to eat. And I'm going to start reciting. And I'm going to vitalitize myself. And I'm also going to cast some spells. I'm going to list all my spells. Let's... Oh, is regeneration considered evil by Zin because it has some necromantic properties to it? That's silly. Alright, whatever. Man, I'm so low on health because of this guy. I need to just teleport. I can't take this. Okay. That was not the prime teleport location. I'm just gonna drink some potions of curing. Jesus. This guy. And his amazing spells. Alright. Well, just not good to see when you're really low. Okay, okay. We got him. We got him. We took care of it. Alright. So it was a Lord, so maybe you were guarding the way out? Like, that would be very kind of you to be doing that. Can you... Alright, let's just... We now have to scum more... fully, because we are looking for the way out. Man, why are these angels always trying to pick fights with me? It's just like, you don't need to do that. We're on the same side. Guess not. Get into it. Barbecue. Alright. Okay. And here we go. That was fun. Alright. Almost done. Hey. Now. Are you the silly guy who summoned all these turkeys? That was you? Okay, well, whatever. Get out. Man, sweet large shield. Cold. Nice. I'm starving. Let's eat. Luckily, I brought a lot of bread. I'm going to drop this Amulet of Reflection. I'm going to drop that. Man, 5 scrolls of Blink, though. Don't say they didn't give me anything. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Alright, so is there a way out? No. So we gotta go down. I have this false belief that, like, really well-guarded portals are gonna take me someplace better. They don't, but actually this is really bad. Well, I suppose I'm, like, at least close to these guys, so there's, you know, that you can say for this, but this is not a pleasant spot. Hey, I reposted in there my my fencing gloves just coming up clutch. I'm looking for a kind of a grayish door. Ooh, a runed cloak. What is my cloak again? It's only strength +4. Is this a good cloak? What'd I get? A +1 cloak. No, I would have to get... If it was going to be a blue cloak, it's gotta be with some kind of helpful brand on it. Alrighty. Okay, so here's a... Oh boy. Lord. You... I kill way Sodus. Man, I'm just... Oh, we did it. Here's the way out. Yes. Alright. Alright. So what have we done, people? We've gotten 14 out of 15 runes is what we've done. Which is very nice. It's time then to go to the tombs. Let me just check myself out. My resist negative energy is as good as it's going to get. I've got... Let me see if there's any more scrolls of silence. Nope, I've got the only one. Yep, I think that's all I'm going to be able to do in terms of preparing myself. Shift, go to the tomb. And we'll just go to the first floor. It's okay. Go ahead. That's okay. Keep going. Alright. Let's, I guess, take a staircase. And it's the only staircase. Hey, how did you get out here, you silly? Boy, all these traps. Okay, so this is the stairway down. I'm gonna eat so I don't forget to do that. This is the stairway down into the second floor of the tomb and the place where there is the last rune of Zot that I need before I go try to get the orb and get the hell out. Now, the problem is this is a one-way staircase. The other problem is the second floor of the tomb is, in my experience, one of the hardest places in the game. You can make a case for it being the hardest place in the game because there are all kinds of enemies that curse you, smite you, and ruin your life. So we will save that fun for tomorrow, as it is time for me to wrap up. So everyone, thank you so much for tuning in and for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll pick up here tomorrow. Peace, everybody.